Hi, let's talk about how to communicate with your guides. These are some techniques that I give out during my live sessions with people, but it's come up quite often lately, so I thought it'd be a good time to do a video. First off, you need to know that our guides are a part of us. They are an extension of our consciousness. No, not like alternate personalities. So communicating with them is actually pretty simple. The problem is on our end that we're not always in a place to receive the message that they're giving as an answer. This is why I keep telling y'all you need to heal, and clear your path. One of the simplest ways to communicate with your guides is to use a deck of playing cards, just bicycle playing cards, club, spade, heart, diamond, and assign value to the card. So you may say that red is yes, black is no. Or you may assign it per suit, that there is an answer per suit. And you ask a question of your guides, you shuffle the cards thoroughly, flip over the top one. There's your answer. Now, don't get into the ego game of, well, that's not the answer I was expecting or wanting, so let's flip over the next card. Or let's shuffle them again and ask the question again a different way. The answer is the answer. Another way you could communicate with your guides is using oracle decks or tarot decks and assigning value to those. It doesn't have to be whatever's on the card. If you have a deck of cards, let's say oracle cards, and some of them have animals on them, you can say if it's a card with an animal, it's a yes. If it's a card without one, it's a no. Or if the cards are color-coded like the psychic tarot deck, you can say blue means something, red means something, green means something. Ask a question, shuffle the cards, flip over the card. Another way to communicate with your guides is to set up a code system. That code can be anything. I suggest that you not use more than 3 to 5 symbols or whatever as part of your code. So you could say, you could use a number system, which is what I started with before I came into clairaudience at the beginning of my awakening. And I said 333 is yes, 555 is no, 1111 is you're on the right path, right? Confirmation. And I had a couple other ones thrown in too. You could set that as anything. You could set it to different types of flowers. You could set it to different types of birds. Whatever the code system is, make sure you write it down and you remember it. And don't use one code for more than one answer. Why make it more difficult or confusing on yourself? Once you set up a system, communicate to your guides what the system is. And they will communicate with you consistently using that system. The system is yours and can be anything. So you need to make sure that you're on board with your own system and that you're consistently looking for the answers once you ask the question. Your guides will answer you typically within 24 hours of the question being asked. Good luck. And as always, message me on Instagram if you have any other questions. Love you.